What is up, ladies and gents? This is Moto Noir. How's it going this morning? I thought I'd take you along on my morning ride to work. Yes, working at Triumph of Brooklyn. Dude, I'm freaking loving this this new job. It feels like home. It just feels like home. Not because it's a Triumph Brooklyn, you know, the dealership of Triumph. It's just yeah, I'm working with, basically it's friends, you know. And I think after my crazy few months, crazy few years, this is the right place for me. It feels absolutely right. It's going really well. Going extremely well. So it's been a breath of fresh air. And more good news, boom! I did find a new apartment. It's in Astoria, and it's kind of far out Astoria, you know. It's near a beautiful park called Astoria Park, go figure. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice situation. The roommate is it is a roommate situation, and he's a really nice guy. He's a chef in New York City. Crazy. A real life 4-star chef. What else is going on? Yeah, well, I'm in traffic. This is what my morning commute is like every morning. I could be lane splitting right now, but I really can't see up ahead. I like to be able to see up ahead a little bit, just so I don't tick off any police officers. Yeah, this is really slow this morning. Extraordinarily slow. I have my bike in sport for no apparent reason. Can't use it. Alright, we're gonna pull a move here. There we go. Sweetness. Sweetness in a bottle. Yeah, we're gonna take the back way. The back roads. It's good for twofold. Yeah, I mean, it's a longer vlog, and I don't have to sit around in traffic. I'll take stoplights and stop signs over sitting in traffic. I think that's the call. Alright, I'm gonna be a naughty boy again. I'm gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna go this way, which you're not supposed to do. And then I'm going to cheat this way. Good, great, grand. Good. Look at that. Skipped all that. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of debris on the ground. Interesting. So yes, got a new roommate, got a new apartment, and I'll go ahead and go here. And things are looking up. I'm actually doing all right. Actually selling quite a few bikes, which is exciting. I really like talking to people about, well, obviously I like talking to people about motorcycles, but the majority of the people that are coming in, or at least recently, are beginning riders, which is fantastic. I freaking love talking to people who are, you know, have maybe a little of experience. They just want to get a nice bike, or they're brand spanking new. They haven't even taken the MSS or MSF course, whatever you want to call it these days, and that's super exciting. I like talking to people brand new They're just getting going because it wasn't long ago, or it was long ago at this point, that I took the MSF, and you know, I went through the whole rigmarole of researching and scouring over the internet and comparing and contrasting, you know, what would be the right first bike for me and what's good for my height. Do I like small bikes? Do I like large bikes? There's all sorts of things you have to think about. And then, of course, you know, the CC level that you want to start on, what you feel comfortable with, you know, what you think you're going to do with the bike. These are all questions. And it's a lot of fun to talk to someone who is just starting out, and they're just like, well, you know, I don't think that I'm gonna like ride out of the city and go into the mountains or go further than, like, I don't know, maybe 60 miles in a day or 60 miles outside the city. And I'm like, well, you say that now. You're gonna cut your teeth riding in New York City traffic, and then you're gonna be like, I hate riding in New York City traffic. I want to get the hell out of this. And you're gonna wanna go upstate. It's inevitable. Happened to me. Happens to every one of us. But anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, literally, so it's fun to see if I can convince some people that, you know, you don't have to start on a 300. You can start on something like a 660 or a 650, whatever, 700 even. You just put it in rain mode or whatever you're comfortable with, and then you ride it around. You have to be a very responsible person. If I encounter a hooligan, someone who is exuding a little too much excitement, I will very quickly say, maybe like a 300 or 400 is the bike for you to start off on. I can answer that the 300, starting on, for myself, me starting on the 300 was probably the wrong idea. Mainly because I was a responsible person. I was gonna, you know, take my time and learn correctly. But also, I was big. I am big. This is, it's like, it kind of, I don't know. I look back on, you know, the old 300 days, riding that tiny bike around. And I don't mean tiny in terms of CCs. I mean tiny in terms of, that bike was small. It was tiny. And yeah, it just wasn't the right bike. It wasn't the right bike. Wow, I'm not hitting a single red light. This is incredible. Anyways, normally I hit a bunch of red lights by this point. Alright, dude. Come on. You're messing up my flow. What was I saying? Yeah, so it wasn't exactly the right bike for me, but I loved it. I loved it because it was my first, you know, real motorcycle. But yeah, I could have easily have gone the route of the MT-07 or FZ-07, or they didn't have the XSRs when I first started. But I mean, the bike that got me into wanting to ride was originally a Ducati. It was the Ducati that was on one of the Crow movies, the old Crow movies, you know, with Brandon Lee, and there was a sequel, I think City of Angels, something like that. And there was a Ducati in that he rode around on, and oh my god, that gave me a big old happy helping of love in my pants. Alright guys, I don't know what I'm freaking saying. Alright, well, we're almost to work. So I will stop being a weird, creepy weirdo. Just a big ball of weird. So yeah, that has been the best part of my experience so far. Number one, just like, I am legit just hanging out with my friends. We all freaking work really hard, and that's the nice thing, is that everyone takes their job seriously. Because I would not last in an environment where it was very lax and no one gave a flying poop. Yeah, I need to have people around me that actually care, and everyone actually freaking cares, and that's amazing. And the second part, man, I just love talking to people, especially beginner riders, about bikes. I find that rewarding. I feel like I'm being helpful, and that's just a nice experience, to feel like you're helping someone. You know what? I'm actually going to park in the street today. I'm going to do that. Alright kids, I've made it to work, and I guess we'll just call it there. This is Moto Noir. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that subscribe button! Or don't. I'll love you anyway. Even though I don't know you, you are, you know, just a figment of my imagination at this point. It doesn't really become real until I post. And, you know, then I'm sharing, and then people who are watching are actually real. But right now, this is all just a conversation that only exists in my head. That's weird.